my channel. I'm Serena. If you guys are new here, happy New Year's Eve. It is Thursday when I'm filming this, so we have 2 days left of the year, which is absolutely nuts. Welcome to my monthly reset, monthly goals. We're gonna plan, we're gonna just like chill out and go over our goals together. So I'm really excited about this video and I hope you guys are too. This is just going to be for January, and then I'm gonna do a year, like getting year goals set in a whole separate video, so hang tight for that. But without further ado, let's jump over to my desk and just get some planning going. Digital planner. I use a Flourish planner, so we're going to be using that. And I also got a new bullet journal for this year for 2022. I'm gonna make like a little 2022 sticker to put on there. I like having my goals on my iPad and in a notebook because sometimes the notebook is out more often than the iPad or vice versa. So I just always like to be surrounded by the goals. So I just want to get to January. I also am gonna do a screen recording, so it'll be like up over here somewhere. This is the quote for January. A better me is coming. I really like that. And this is the monthly brainstorm page. So what I want to do here is create a vision board of what I want January to look like. And the way I'm going to do this is going into Canva, actually on my computer, putting some pictures together and then airdropping it over to my iPad so that it fits nicely on this page instead of trying to resize all of the pictures on this page. It gets a little weird. This is the best way to describe it. So I'm going to do that on the computer now. I probably should have not done a screen recording right away. And then I'll show you guys what the final product looks like. So I'm thinking I want to do like Happy New Year, healthy workouts, healthy food, like New Year's resolution type of things. I haven't officially figured out what my New Year's resolutions are going to be yet, but this will give me a little bit of a head start. I'm on Pinterest now and I'm just looking for pictures of New York City because I know for a fact I definitely want to go to New York at some point in January. So I'm going to download that. I also know that I want to do, let's see if they have anything. I just want to search like 2022 goals and see if anybody's done any like other vision boards to get ideas off of. It doesn't look like it. So I know I want to do healthy, we'll do healthy aesthetic. I know a lot is going to come up and I'll just pick and choose what I want. So I want to do, a lot of these are like story pins though, so I can't download the images. I don't like love any of these pictures. This is kind of sad. I think we'll take this one. It's just like a picture of somebody cutting up a whole bunch of vegetables. So I'll download that. I also have some pictures in my Canva, like stock, I guess we can call it already. So I can use those too. Anything else? I also want to look up bar, not like the drinks and alcohol bar, but like the dance class bar. Let's see if I can find anything cool. I started taking bar at a studio bar, Pilates, yoga. So I was just looking to see if there's anything around that, but it doesn't look like it. It's more dance related. I'm gonna hop over to Canva and I'll start a screen recording. This time I'll actually remember to stop the screen recording because last time I forgot and I have a 17-hour video going and it was just absolutely terrible. So I'm gonna go to not this size actually. I just want to create a new design. I think we'll go here. This is currently my wallpaper background. I showed you guys this in a previous vlog. So I'm going to use, I just picked poster. It's probably gonna be a little bit big, but I think that's fine. So I want to add what I would like my January board to look like too. So I'm just gonna resize these so I can see how much room I have to work with. So there's no like wrong way or right way to do a vision board. It's basically just putting all the pictures together and hoping for the best. I mean, you want like a color coordinated type of deal, but there's no right or wrong way to put pictures together in order. I'm kind of just making sure that like two of the same images are not next to each other. That's how I try to do it. So I don't want to have like 2 workout pictures next to each other or like 2 books pictures next to each other. So I try to just keep it all different. I think this is okay for now. It's also hard because you think like you've covered everything, but then when you look at your picture bigger, there's a whole bunch of white space everywhere. So then you have to go in and edit and change and all that stuff. So I do need a few more pictures. I think I'm gonna put this one here instead. That's like the hard part. This is like a jigsaw puzzle now. I need a couple more pictures. I think we'll move the coffee one, add a picture here and down there. So I have some more that I can add. We'll add this one. That actually works right there. Move that over. Maybe put the coffee down here. No, I don't know. I think the coffee's fine there where it is. Pull this forward. And then I just need one more picture. Maybe we have anything. Do like a city picture? I don't think I have the city in there yet. Oh, I only have one picture of the city. I think that looks pretty cool. I think we should go with that. That's my January board. So now what I'm gonna do is stop the screen recording so I remember, download this as a PNG and then load it to the iPad. Let's drop this over. So back over on the iPad, what I'm going to do is open up Goodreads again. Goodnotes. I hope I haven't been saying that the whole time. I'm going to add an image, not from the camera, right from here. So this is the board that I just made in Canva. I'm going to resize, just make it bigger. And make it a little bit bigger. So it covers the whole page. All right. So that's my monthly brainstorm. I have the city, I have some coffee, I have working out, reading, healthy eating, basically everything that I want to do in January right here. Now, if we go to the next page, the weekly plan. So I'm gonna make some goals. I haven't done this yet for January, so I figured we could do it together. I'm just gonna time lapse it real quick and then I'll just rattle them off when I'm done. Some goals. What I'm gonna do now is just go through and highlight each one and I'll read them to you guys what I decided and let's just go through them. So the first thing I have is work goals. So I have, that's like my YouTube stuff. I don't put my actual like work stuff in this planner. This is strictly for personal use. So my work goals, I have post 6 YouTube videos. That should be 100% doable considering we're just coming off of Vlogmas where I posted like 20 videos in a row. So I think I'll be perfectly fine with that. Have one upload get over 1,000 views. I've had a couple uploads do really, really well, but nothing has gotten over 1,000 views since I think my iOS Christmas customizations video. I think, I'm just double checking now, I'm pulling up my analytics. I always have them like pinned as a tab so they're easy to get to. Let's see, I'm scrolling. No, the Christmas customizations got 547. So, okay, it's been a little while since I've had a video get over 1,000. Okay, so the one video that got over 1,000 was back in October. It was what is on my iPhone 12 Pro Max. I knew that one was gonna do well. So that one, rightfully so, did good over 1,000 views, but I am due for another one because I already have a huge goal for 2022, which is to hopefully get monetized on YouTube. My watch hours are most likely going to get there. If not, they will definitely get there. Subscribers is the one thing that is holding me back right now. So I'm really just trying to nail down my content and hopefully the outcome will be monetization at some point. So anyway, I already said have up one upload, get over 1,000 views, post one bonus video. I love surprising you guys with different videos. So I feel like a bonus video would be fun and just stick to my schedule, which shouldn't be hard, but it's just a reminder for me not to just upload whenever I feel like it, to actually have a plan and structure. Next one that I have is personal goals. So these are little checks for me to make sure that I am doing things for me and not just like working for everyone and everything else. So for these, I have to read 2 to 3 books, which definitely should be doable. Stick to a workout plan, which again, also should be doable, but these are also just reminders as we're going into the new year. Close my rings daily, which is something I really need to work on, and 8 to 10K steps daily, which is another thing I do really need to work on. Health goals, which I know, like, I kind of just said health goals. These health goals are more like, I don't know, internal, I guess? I don't know. Take my greens powder daily. This is just a supplement that I take because in the winter, like, I still eat vegetables, but I don't eat as many vegetables. So take my greens daily, only have 2 cups of coffee, and to take my supplements every day. Then lastly, I have my financial goals. My financial goals are to save money. I never really put an amount. I just know that I want to save this month. It is my birthday in January, so I know there's gonna be a little more spending, but I also have like Christmas money, and I know I'll get birthday money, so it's not really like my money, but I do still want to save. Then I want to make a bigger loan payment at the end of January. I think this is doable, and I want to pay off both of my credit cards completely. But I never put an amount for what I want to save because I also have bigger things to pay off, so I'm not saving as much as I should be. So I want to try to pay off both of the credit cards. That way I can continue to save and save more. My last goal is a sustainable goal. So my goal to be more sustainable is to minimize the use of plastic bottles. This also goes for coffee cups. Try to use less of them. Try to bring like reusable cups everywhere that will accept them and that will fill them. And that way I can minimize my plastic use. So those are my goals. And now I have to work on planning out my month, and I don't really have anything going on. I am going to move over to my bullet journal, set that up for some January goals. I know I just wrote them here, but I also want to write them in my journal because these are more specific. Like I'm gonna go into deep numbers there. So the very last section to fill out on here are the to-do lists, but I don't know what videos I'm gonna be posting yet, so I'm just gonna leave this blank for now. But we're all done with the planner. Now I want to set up my new bullet journal. I'm really excited about it, so let's break this in. I'm just gonna peel this off. This notebook is specifically going to be my goals notebook. It has like a little table of contents type of thing here, but I want to make this fun for January. So I'm just going to write it up and then I'll show you guys how it looks in a couple seconds. We are finished setting the goals. So this is what we have going for January. I just picked like a purple color to highlight the titles because my favorite color is purple and January is my birth month. So yeah, I just want to go with a whole purple theme. So those are my goals, and then we did some planning in the planner. That's really it for my reset. I just started budgeting. I started into December and it's a little rocky, so I'm not going to be showing you guys that yet. Once I get a little bit better of a swing of things, I will be incorporating that into this video. And then, oh, the last thing I wanted to go over were my books, which I think I'm gonna use this this lined page. I think I'm gonna use this to keep track of all my books that I read. So in December, I'm not gonna put them in here, but I'll just chat about them. In December, I finished Where the Crawdads Sing by Delia Owens. So good, guys. It needs to be read. You have to read it. It's a longer read. It's 386 pages, I think. It's so worth it. I started it back in March, but the way that she writes, the imagery that was just coming to my head as I was reading it, I remembered everything that I read in March, and I picked it up again around Thanksgiving. Maybe it was early December. Yeah, because one of my December goals actually was to read 2 books. So I picked it up again early December and blew through the end of it, and I almost cried at the end. I was reading the end and I was tearing up and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna cry, I'm not gonna cry. So I finished that book. Then I finished that in the morning. I think it was like 2 days before Christmas, maybe Christmas Eve. And then that night, like the night that I finished Where the Crawdads Sing, I started Verity by Colleen Hoover. Big mistake. I didn't know what I was getting myself into with Colleen Hoover because I thought it was gonna be like a little romance thing, like whatever, it was gonna be fine. Oh boy, I finished Verity in 3 days, and that could potentially be a one-sitting book if I did not have like 800 things to do. I literally had to force myself to put that book down every single time I picked it up. Oh my gosh, you guys, that book, like, it will forever live rent-free in my head. So, so good. I think it might be the top book that I read for 2021. Granted, I only read 5 books this year, but that's at the top. I think it's number 1. So highly recommend if you were looking for like a suspense thriller, like that literally had me on the edge of my seat My heart was racing. I kept looking around the room. I was like hearing things. It was so good, so good. So those were the 2 books that I read for December. I did really want to read one fiction, one nonfiction, but it kind of just played that I read 2 fiction. I think going forward, like one of my goals is to read 2 to 3 books. For me, it doesn't really matter whether it's fiction or nonfiction. I just want to read. So I'm not gonna like tie myself down to a specific fiction or nonfiction. So those are the books that I read. Hopefully for January's goals, when we do this video at the end of January, I'll have more books to tell you guys about. I don't want to give spoilers, but both of them are just so good. I literally had said that the day I finished Verity, I was like, I literally need 24 hours to process between Where the Crawdads Sing and Verity. So I started reading a nonfiction book and it's like, okay. So then the next night I started reading Always in December. I started that last night. And I also started reading Night Theater on my Kindle. So I'm actually reading like 2 to 3 books right now. I can only do that because they're so different. Like Night Theater takes place in India, but Always in December takes place in London. And then my nonfiction is my nonfiction. So I'm not getting like plots confused. So that's why I can do it that way. But if they were the same or similar, I would say absolutely not. So that's gonna be it for this video officially. Now that we talked about the books, we did some planning, we did some goal setting. If you guys enjoyed it, like I said, there's gonna be another like bigger 2022 reset coming in the next couple days. I just have to iron out what my big year goals are gonna be. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the little bell so you never miss a video with me. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.